Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. Today we're doing chapter 2, verse 15, and this one is very similar to the previous verse. There is not much. So, the thing that I loved about it is I'm loving it in both ways, the way Arjun speaks to Krishna and the way Krishna speaks to Arjun. In every verse they say something that is very warm about each, like they address each other with a lot of warmth and a lot of respect and a lot of love. So he does that in this as well. I don't know if I'm curious to know whether this trend continues in every single verse, but I think so far every single verse that Krishna has said to Arjun, he calls him he addresses him in a very sweet way, and every verse in which Arjun has addressed Krishna, he addresses him in a very sweet way as well. So I'm very curious to see if this is like the case in every single verse, or if it's in most verses or many verses, or like how it works. But so far it's been the case. I don't think there's been any verse where they've not addressed each other in a beautiful way. Like, yeah, it's so heartwarming to see that. Okay, so we'll go into this. It's a simple verse because it's the same as yesterday. It's just said it in a slightly different way. Yam hina vyatihnintyete purusham purusharshabha samaduha sukham dhiram somritatyavakalpate. Okay. So, yam hina vyathayantyete, one to whom, one to whom, certainly never are distressing all these. One, the person for whom none of these, all these things are never distressing. Purusham, Purusharshabha, Purusham to a person. Purush Rishabh is O best amongst men, Arjun. So this is the sweet way in which he is addressing Arjun in here. He's saying Purusha Rishabha, O best amongst men. Like, isn't it amazing? Like, uh, every verse he's saying something very nice to him, and now he's saying O best amongst men to Arjun. Samaduh sukham dhiram. Sama, unaltered, dukha in distress, sukha in happiness, dhiram, patient. So somebody who is patient and unaltered in distress as well as in happiness. Saha, right. Somritatvaya kalpate. So saha he, amrit tatvaya, for liberation, kalpate is considered eligible. So overall, one to whom all these, the person to whom all these are never distressing, O best amongst men, somebody who's unaltered and patient in distress and happiness, he is considered eligible for liberation. And the translation is, O best amongst men, Arjun, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress is steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation. And Swami Mukundanand also says pretty much the same thing. O Arjun, noblest amongst men, that person who is not affected by happiness and distress remains steady in both and becomes eligible for liberation. So, yeah, that's verse 15. And we will do verse 16 tomorrow. Wish you a very beautiful day. Radhe Radhe.